Okay. We are live. We're gonna just continue a run from last time. I believe this is Shisho Suffering. What do we have? Health potion, class 5 poison dart. We're going double misery. God, what was our plan? Oh, pinch build, right? Yeah, we're rushing for pinch. Okay. No, I mean, that's fine. We're gonna get poison. Booster shot, Twoxin. 100 poison's a lot. I don't think I'm ever gonna get fragile. But that's a lot of stuff. A lot of damage. Yeah, let's go with that for now. Alright, what do we got? Twin gift. Oh wow, alright, so the new mod is already in. Holy crap, okay. Does that mean... Oh, yep. Aphotic. So I added a new suit in the mods. This is a skip, by the way. Yeah, there's a new suit of cards, and I'm hoping that they're great. Sure. Yeah, I can grab a revenge. Why not? I'll just let the poison take. There we go. Alright, got rage. Ooh, dark power ring. Gain 13 spell power, but also gain slow. Ooh. None of these are really worth it for me right now. I want to leave the aphotic stuff for later. That's not bad. Keep up with the poison. Wow! Took her down pretty quick. Wait for that to tick. There we go. Oof. That hurts, actually. Rest is pretty good, though. Hey, Bishop, how's it going? I don't want to hit the store. Okay, cool. There we go. Alright, so we got cold medicine, who cares, skewer, whatever, and shield catch, maybe? Oh, it applies fragile on hit, which would make Twoxin a little better, I guess. Got a lot of poison. We're trying to do the pinch build, but I think it might be worth ditching this build, honestly. Alright, mana potion. Barrier L with consume heal. Or barrier with consume heal, gain 5 max HP. The only flow we get is from Anubis. So at most we will have 35 shield if we use Anubis and then barrier right after. Also Showdown. I mentioned that one of the characters starting loadouts starts with the pinch build. Oh. We need to unlock that then. What are we doing here? We can just unlock that. Do you remember which character? There, Reva, I think. That makes some sense, actually. Yeah, what are we doing here? Let's just abandon this run and actually look at cool stuff. Yeah, we haven't beat the game as Reva yet. Where's Salisi? Huh. Or wait, what is it? Neutral end is what we need for the, because Pacifist end gives us outfits. Or achievements gives us outfits. But yeah, okay. Well, we could do Reva, or we could do a quick, very, very quick Met run. And we can check out the new suit of cards that I modded in. Which is, well, one's right here. Create a 3x3 explosion, 4 tiles in front. If this hits, teleport self to a random tile. So the new thing is aphotic, which is dark magic and curses. It doesn't seem to teleport me to a random tile, or them to a random tile. So this feels pretty safe to pick, actually. Unless it doesn't count structures as a hit. Yeah, let's take it. We'll play with the new suit so we know what to expect from it. Aha! It does work. Okay. Oh, that's gonna get confusing and maybe kill me. Okay. I mean, shields up is gonna be good no matter what. 1 max mantle in a battle, add a jam to your deck. Innervate might also be good to just eventually increase our max mana to ridiculous numbers. Shields up will keep us alive most likely. How's it going, Suit? I really want to see more aphotic cards. Alright, what are we doing here? It's good to have a national holiday? Oh, nice! Gain 30 shield and 1 spell power until end of battle when you kill an enemy. Kebab might be the way to go. Our mana regen right now is 0.4. I'm not 100% sure we need the mana vein. At least not right now. Our most expensive thing is Madar Guard. I think we take Kebab. There we go. Glass cannon. Well, I mean, we kinda got it, right? Kinda got it, right? Yeah, we'll get more shielding eventually. We should be able to take a fragile hit. Eventually. Okay, we got Miss Me Shield, Mana Potion, an Unholy Spirit, which is a new one. Fire a slow piercing shot up to 4 tiles away. Slow for 1 second on hit. That's an incredibly slow piercing shot. Slow for 1 second on hit? Huh. That's really cool, though. Cool looking. I think Mystery Shield's the way to go. We'll go Miss Me and then see if we can find different aphotic spells. Good stuff. Thermite. Flame damage reduces target's defense by 1. We gain 10 to 40 money. I mean, we are about to hit a store, so the money seems like the smart option. We have no way of doing flame damage yet, but we might in the future. Nah, money seems like the obvious choice here. Oh, I think we got max money out of that too. Alright. Oh, Transcendence. Set max HP to 1. Gain 1,000 shield to start a battle and lose less shield on shuffle. Apply 4 poison when a spell hits an enemy. Dude, Transcendence might actually be the way to stay alive forever. Having 1 HP is 39 less. Yeah. Alright. Here we go. We are basically no HP anyway, yeah. Ah, Risk of Rain reference. Ah, Risk of Rain reference. Oh well, there's our fire damage if we had Thermite, but no, whatever. Hit self for 5 damage when you cast a spell. Oof. It depends if that damage goes through shield or not. If that doesn't go through shield, then that's actually a really good one to pick up. We could grab the max mana. And maybe an upgrade just to hold on to it for now. I don't think there's anything I really want to upgrade right now. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan to me. Okay. Oh, well, Skyrim reference too. Oh, yeah. Also Skyrim reference. LOL Buddha reference. No. Alright, so we got Frost Barrage with 20% splash damage, Ice Needle with Flow, and a Minefield with double cast mana cost, which actually doesn't do anything at all. Because it doesn't stack the mines, it just overlaps them. So do we want Frost Barrage? Frost damage won't hurt. Splash damage won't hurt. Oh, hey, Salisi. Man, we just dodged my frost shots every time. Okay, well there's one. Man, I'm actually running out of shield on Transcendence, which concerns me greatly. Come on. There we go. Okay. Right, we murder. We murder everyone as the Met. Man, I survived that with 1 HP, can you believe it? Alright. We got Nether Needle. Fire piercing returning shot. Slow for 1 second on hit. Can hit self. That seems like a terrible idea. That's 90 damage that you can hit yourself with. Got Iron Will, give the target 180 shields. And Tsunami, push back enemies in the first 3 columns, gain 2 flow. Oh yeah, it's pretty accurate, not gonna lie. That's not bad. Gaining 2 flow is a little meh, but whatever. The other part's really good. Tight pants! Die as soon as you move any. Create a flame when frost damage is dealt. We can do frost damage, technically. Frost Barrage. So that's feasible. Or gain or remove. We already have 1 remove sitting around. I'm leaning toward Freezer Burn. Yeah, let's do Freezer Burn. Oh my gosh, more artifacts. Okay. More max mana. 10 defense for 1 second when you get hit. Defense does not apply to shield. Not with another unless we have another artifact. So that doesn't do anything for us unless we have that other artifact. Gain 5 shield when you hit a target with Fragile. We do not have Fragile for anything. So, Mana Gem. Go up to 4 max mana? That doesn't sound bad. That means I can use Tsunami a little more freely. Yeah, it's gotta be Mana Gem, I think. Alright. We got only slash fic for some reason. We have last letter. Z for Zoro. We got swipe. 5 tiles in front, add a kunai to your deck. And Magic Claw, which is fragile. Darn. Oh, Hazel. Okay. Kinda glad we're doing Hazel early. Yeah, swipe is pretty reliable. Last letter I feel like is weirdly enough hard to line up. And kunais are nice. Kunais are always nice. Alright, we got a line. 25% chance to leave a flame on hit. Weird. Caltrops with ×2 damage and consume. Nah. And Curse Barrage, which is new. Which is fire shots in 3 columns that slow enemies for ½ second on hit. Root self for 2 seconds. If you have fragile slow stealth instead of root, gain 10 shield. That doesn't seem very good. It's 40 × 6 damage. So at most you could get like 120 if they're on bottom or top row, and you are too. Yeah. I don't like any of those options. Alright, what do we got here? Spirit Focus, Pool, and Absorb. Catch, gain 80 shield. Honestly, I could drop Met Guard. And pick up Absorb. I feel like that'd be a decent replacement. Yeah, let me drop Met Guard at the very least. I think Absorb is worth picking up. There we go. Goodness. Alright, Thermophage. Flame damage applies 3 poison. And gain 3 luck. What is this? Create flame when frost damage is dealt. So that means when frost damage is dealt, we also apply 3 poison. Minimum. Man, we might need more frost. Thinking the luck? Yeah, we're a little low on luck. Alright, yeah. I'll buy into that. Mana Vein, Saigon Armor, gain 4 defense, increase shuffle time by 1 second. Defense does nothing for us. Or Luna, restore half mana when on flow is triggered. We don't have anything that triggers on flow. Mana Vein it is. Flash Loader, your first shuffle each battle is instant. Oh, cool. I like that. Alright, we got Frostbite. Apply 1 frost 4 times away. If you have Fragile, apply 3 frost instead. I mean, that's a free shot. And we do start with Fragile. That's probably actually worth it. Shield Catch, eh. And Revenge, eh. Yeah, cause we start with Fragile with Glass Cannon, yeah. So that's 150 damage for free, plus make a flame. Man, now I wish we had Thermophage. Darn. Yeah. Yeah, Frostbite's definitely the pick. Sup, Shopkeep. We could sell health. Vote break. Yeah. I'll let me start with 20 poison. Meh. These artifacts are kind of weak. Kind of weak for our situation, I should say. So we can go 70, 80. That is 150. 90 would be 260. 3 upgrades, please. Let's upgrade. I want to see what happens when we upgrade Flux. 20 bonus damage. Okay. 40 bonus damage minus 10 on hit. Gain 1 flow. 100 AoE damage? For 1? I mean, 80 was already pretty darn good. 100 is really good. And we're gonna use Flux a lot, so the second one is gonna hurt us more than it helps, I think. Yeah, 20 bonus damage. Let's upgrade. Let's give Absorb a shot. Gain a flow. 20% splash damage, which is 25 damage? 24 damage. I'm always off by 1. Or drop it to 1 mana and deal half damage. I mean, we're not really grabbing Absorb for the damage. We're grabbing it for the shield. Lowering it to 1 and it's still getting 80 shield out of it? Yeah, that's definitely worth it. Alright. Next. Let's do Tsunami, see if we can get frost damage on it. That would be optimal. Or amazing. Especially because it's a 2-mana drought. Yeah. Alright, consume heal, gain 5 max HP. That's not the worst. Double cast plus mana cost. Doesn't actually do anything unless they're pinned. And 20% spy. Ooh. That's 10 damage, but... yeah, it's 10 extra damage per hit. So that puts us at 180 of max damage. Yeah, sure. And one more upgrade. Let's give Frostbite. Double cast plus mana cost. Oh, so that would be 6 Frost. That would be a double proc. Well, puts it up to 1 mana. That is 300 damage though for 1 mana. Gain 10 shield, which would be nice. Or gain a flow. Oh man, that is... Frostbite becomes the damage thing. Are we fragile? We are fragile at the start of battle. As long as we don't take a hit. Yeah, if we take a hit, then... oh, oops, oh. Oh yeah, I think I'm going with this one, though. Alright. Hey, Hazel. Bam, bam! Alright, first shuffle is always instant. Oh, hi. Oh, this is unfortunate. I'm sorry, Hazel. But we're on a murder spree. Alright, that Frostbite's actually really good. First shuffle being instant is actually bad for us, isn't it? Is it? That could go either way, honestly. Because of the shield drop. Yeah. Because of the shield drop, but we're gonna... That's gonna happen no matter what. We need the artifact, for less shield drop. Oh, Diamond Ring. Oh, yeah. Yeah, good eye, guys. Spell Thief License. 100 HP when you remove a spell. I'm not sure we're gonna be removing anything. Resistance Strain seems like suicide. Or gain an upgrade. We could upgrade Shields Up. We could upgrade Miss Me Shield. Oh, I think Miss Me Shield just does chance on hit things. So we would upgrade Shields Up. Yeah. Let's do that now. Consume heal, gain 5 max HP, 20 bonus shield. That's nice. Or restore half mana cost. I think it's gotta be the bonus shield. 2 feels tempting. Amalgam is always tempting. Yeah, I'll just grab that. Darn it. There we go. Alright, we got Upwind. Wide pierce shot pushes targets up. We got a beacon. Calls down flames every 3 seconds. Fire shot 4 tiles away for every flow stack. Gain 1 flow on hit. We don't... The only flow we get is from Tsunami. No. So Beacon. With restore half mana cost. Or skip. Skip is an option. Well, we don't have... Man, I'm really regretting skipping Thermophage. Darn. Because now we're getting all the fire stuff. Of course. Well, that was a very short-lived, Ow. There we go. Okay. That was an interesting set of events. Okay. We got another needle. Consume heal and gain 5 max HP. We got a deck shield with 1 flow minus 1 mana cost. How much would that be? 10, 11. That would be 55 shield. And Witch Ward. Lose 2 defense. Add Witch Ward 2 to your deck the next time you shuffle. Consume. Double cast plus mana cost. So we're losing 4 defense for 2 Witch Ward 2s, which gains 2 spell power. Add Witch Ward 3 to your deck the next time you shuffle. Consume. So that gives us 4 spell power. And there's Witch Ward 3. Oh, I wonder if the last one's just like kill everybody. It's a new spell. I want to play with it. I'm giving it to temptation. Oh no. New stuff hype! Alright. Defense doesn't apply shield damage anyway, yeah. So we got shield beam. When this hits, gain 20 shield anchor. So that's 40 shield, 40 damage. And we have deck shield. Which is now up to 12, so that's 60 shield. Yeah, I'm not sure if deck shield's worth it, unupgraded. Yeah. Oh god, oh boy. I'm waiting for that guy to burn. Good stuff. Okay, we got Counter-Strike. Fire 2 Q9, gain 50 shield. That's always nice. Fate Shield. With a 25% chance to apply Frost. If they do touch it, that's not bad, considering our build. And Guillotine. Hit a small column 4 tiles away. Execute targets with 300 HP or less. Oh. With a chance to hit twice is kind of silly, but at the same time, that means it could hit for 80 damage and then execute. Yeah, Counter-Strike seems like the best. Guillotine's silly, though. Okay, Mana Gem. Haste for 2 seconds when you cast a spell. Gun that fires every second and restores mana when it kills something. Rollerblades, though. I mean, it's... oh... Soul Gun is decent for dealing sustained damage. Yeah, we don't know how expensive which word 5 or whatever is gonna be. That's still an unknown that we need to work on. Rollerblade seems really good, though. Nah. I'll stick with the votes. Oh, we have a lot of money. Applying poison deals 5 damage. Crack 6 enemy tiles at the start of battle. I mean, I could use an upgrade for Counter-Strike. We gain a max mana, reshuffle, or refresh stock, and then if we don't see anything we want, purchase an upgrade for later. I think that's fine. We'll have a lot of max mana, but it'll be fine. Refresh. Gain 1 mana regen while mana is below 1. That's... Do we really need another mana gem? What's our max? 6? Do we really need to go up to 7? That seems excessive. We might get a free one along the way. I'm gonna buy an upgrade. And just hold on to it. Cool. Alright. Cold medicine. We have Fury of Blood. Hit self for 6 damage, gain haste for 13 seconds. That's a very long time. And if it's hit self, that means it hits shield first. Good spirit shot. Haste for 13 seconds is a very long time. Or a cold medicine applying frost is not the worst either. Kinda want to go fast, but that's 6 damage is scary. Yeah, I'm leaning more towards skip. Oh, it's Gunner. Oh, goodness. Well, that went real fast. Alright, we'll see what Witch's Curse 3 does. Whatever it's called. Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in danger. Okay. Oh, I don't know what that witch ward does. Okay. Ripperoni and pepperoni. Negative energy ring. While in cast slot, gain 1 max mana and 1.3 mana regen, but also gain slow. Whoa. That's a lot. 1.3 mana regen puts us at 2.1 mana per second. But we already have a ring. Gain 40 defense, doesn't matter. Gain 1 max mana tone better. We have so many mana gems. The 1 max mana doesn't really help us though. Man. Okay. Deal 10 bonus damage when a hit deals 40 or more. So that is... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 things will get bonus damage. Or an upgrade. Well, we're just holding on to an upgrade anyway. Yeah, I think Power Shard's the way to go. Go this way, because I think this might be Saffron. Oh, it's Terra. Okay. Battle 1, we got Booster Shot with double cast plus mana cost. What's that even look like? Oh, wow. It's 240 poison. Jeez. We got Blade Bay. If you have Fragile, double its HP. We do start with Fragile, so that's not the worst. Restore half mana cost. Fire Shot. If this hits, apply 3 Fragile and slow for 3 seconds to self and target. Aw, man. They had me in the first bit. I think Blade Bay is good to throw in the enemy's corner. And then... I want to take Blade Bay. We don't like shuffling. Yeah. We don't like shuffling. But we if we ever want to see which we're doing. Well, that's just in long engagements. Yeah. Wow, I have a lot of money. We can get more money by going this way. There we go. Ooh, downfall. Hit in a 3x3 area 4 tiles away. Deals damage equal to double your shield. Lose all lose all shield. Consume heal, gain 5 max HP. Oh, but that's 2,000 damage. Plus. We would have 1 HP. Oh, 6 HP. That, oh god, that might insta-kill someone. But if I miss, then it's all over. Man, we actually have to... That's a terrible play. Yeah, we actually have to skip it. But it would be so cool. Restore 0.2 mana when flame damage is dealt. That's not bad because we do that with Freezer Burn. 50% chance to apply a frost stack when poison damage is dealt. We don't deal poison. So I think Citrine's the way to go. Really? There we go. Mining rig, sure. It's our only option. Alright, so we got Entrench. If you have Fragile, remove the root, but gain 80 shield. We do start with Fragile. So that's actually pretty decent. Unholy Spirit with 20% splash damage. An Iron Will. So that does the 200 damage. And then it does 40 to the shields. So that's 140 shield. So net gain 60 damage. That's still not really worth it. Nah. Can I survive this hit? Hey! Look at me go. Alright, Blast Crystals. Gain 1 flow. Add 2 kunai to your deck, gain a flow. Restore half mana cost. Skewer that applies Fragile and hit. I don't think any of this is... Nah. That's a lot of no. What's up, Shopkeep? What do you got? While you have Fragile, gain 0.3 mana regen, gain 1 Fragile at the start of battle. So we would start with 2 Fragile at the start of battle. And have 0.3 extra mana regen. That's pretty okay. We're doing a lot of stuff with this Fragile. Hit 4 tiles away 3 times. Execute targets below 80 times current mana. Root if Chrono is active. The heck is Chrono? Oh, is that like time slow? 80 times current mana. So that would be 80 times 4 if I used it at max. Which is 320? Yeah, 80 times 4 is 160 plus 160. Yeah, 320. Well, let me grab Beaker. And I can refresh stock once. I don't want Pet Puppy because the pulling stuff toward me is not good. Let me refresh stock once. If I don't see anything I like, I'll buy another upgrade to hold on to. Gain 4 spell power, lose 4 defense. Who cares about defense? It doesn't apply to shields. DDR is also an option. No, I think Double Edge is the way to go. Having 4 extra spell power sounds really nice. Okay, moving on then. There we go. Dart Frog! Apply 4 poison when a spell hits an enemy. Sure. Amethyst! Restore 0.1 mana when you cast a spell. Sure. Okay. We got Pool. We got Firestorm. Consume heal, gain 5 max HP, gain 10 shield. Man, those are bad upgrades for Firestorm. And Fury of Blood. Hits off for 6 damage, gain haste 13 seconds, gain 1 flow. Consume heal, gain 5 max HP. I still think that that only hits, that'll hit the shielding. So we could get our max HP back up there, but eh. None of these are good. Sup, Terra? I really want to hit her with the double frostbite. She's not giving me a lot of good opportunity, though. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Ah, darn it. Oh, hey! My basic weapon counts as a spell for the Dart Frog. Good to know. Out of here. Okay, Sidewinder, because we always need this when we're not doing a build thing. Also, new high score. We've never beaten the 4th boss before. So this is going very well. We got double tap. This kills an enemy cast again. Slow time for 3 seconds. Yeah, none of these. Maybe double tap, but... Damn the music, yeah. We are in a genocide run now, so, you know. We got Cassidy's Scarf, which doesn't do anything. Spell Thief License, which doesn't do anything. And gain 1 upgrade. Which helps, I guess. We could upgrade, like, Frostbite again. Yeah. Okay, so one of these is Shisho. I think it's you. We've killed... This is Violet. So we can save her till the end. We've killed Selisi, Hazel, Terra, and Gunner. So we're missing Shisho, Violet, Saffron. Who's the last one? Reva. We're missing Reva. Reva's Earth. So I believe Shisho's 4, so this is Saffron. Let's deal with that now. Yep, Saffron. Okay. Nosferatu. Fire shot, lose 4 HP. If this hits, heal 6 HP. No anchor. Oh, so it originally has anchor. Huh. This is a casual 2 HP heal. That kills us. Because it says lose HP. Rather than... damage. So Nosferatu kills us immediately. Fire shots from the top of the enemy field, push target center, remove their shield, and Fury of Blood keeps popping up. I think we skip. I don't like any of those. Oh, so I just saw your last minute vote, Bishop, sorry. You did me proud there, son. Okay, there we go. It's fine, wasn't really sold, yeah. We got a bow snipe. 25% chance to apply Frost on hit. 1 mana, 50% damage. That's a 3 mana drop. That's a lot of damage for 1 mana. Gain 5 Reflect for 0.6 seconds, which, with double cast. Which doesn't seem to do anything except extend it by like 0.1 second. We have Earth Prayer. Just base ol' Earth Prayer. Yeah, Bow Snipe's great. And we could use more Frost. Alright, we got Shattersaw. With Consume, Heal, Gain 5 max HP, and Flow. We have Unholy Spirit that gives us 10 shield. That might be worth taking. On the off chance that it hits something. Like, gaining 10 shield is not the worst for us. Also, I should consider upgrading Counter-Strike and Swipe, maybe. Maybe we should... maybe removing Swipe, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm gonna take that on Holy Spirit. I wanna play with the new cards. I at least want to upgrade Counter-Strike. 25% chance to apply Frost, 20 bonus shield, or 1 flow. Well, 70 shield is a lot. And I'm going to assume... Wow, it is just not applying Frost. Alright, that seems borked. So the 20 bonus shield I think is the only thing that works. Wow. Unless it's trying to apply the Frost on us, which would be bad. Yeah, we're taking the bonus shield. Come up here. There you go. Alright, we got Riverfly. Oh, that's the first time I've ever seen it spell out a word. The upgrades. Consume, or 25% chance to leave a flame on hit, consume, heal, gain 5 max HP, restore half mana cost, meh. Shot steal 10 damage for each spell in your deck, consume, apply fragile and hit, heal, gain 5 max HP, minus 1 mana cost. That would put us up to 20. So that would be 200 damage. And we have Dark Power Ring. On cast slot gain 13 spell power, but also slow. Restore half mana cost. No, we can't have 2 rings. We just can't. Alright, we got Mana Vein. Gain 10 defense for 10 seconds when you summon something. We don't have any summons. Or gain haste for 6 seconds when you shuffle. The haste would be nice to stay alive. We're at 0.8 mana regen. I'm not sure we need more. I'm leaning toward Pinwheel. Yeah, I want to go fast. Hey, shop. Reduce shuffle time by 1 second. I like that a lot, actually. Lose 100 defense for 1 battle to gain an upgrade. Who's next? Oh, Hazard. Yeah, sure. Gain 150 max HP. Nah, so I'm only gonna get 1 upgrade either way. I could get a remove and take swipe out. Swipe is nice, but I feel like it served its purpose. Actually, I could get Witchboard because that's not really doing much of anything. Gives us 4 spell power, which is a lot. But I don't know what Witchboard 3 does. Let me refresh and see what's new. Gain 3 shield when you cast a spell. Bismuth is really good. I think we take Bismuth. And then, yeah, let's buy a remove, get rid of Witchboard. Ripperoni and Pepperoni. We could upgrade Tsunami again. Let's do that. 1 mana, half damage. That ruins the splash, though. Restore half mana cost is nice. Or 40% splash damage. Yeah, so that just doubles the splash. So it's a 20 damage splash. So that puts it up to 70 per hit. Hits 3 times. 210 damage. Let's go all in on Tsunami WW. W. Oh my gosh, all those numbers. Oh, alright, we got Spirit Shot. With double cast plus mana cost, so it always flow shots. Or flow casts. Blessing of Susan. With gain of flow, apply fragile, and hit 1 mana, half damage. Oh man. 1 mana, half damage. Man, is that really only 40 times 4 originally? I always felt like that was a lot more damage. That's a skip. I don't think Susan's worth the grab. Oh, right, Saffron. Hi. Planetary spells, have you seen any? Nope. Oh boy. Saffron's shipping me down. Okay, that helps. Oh! All those voodoo dolls got me. Alright, well. We got 5-7 Saffron. Before she killed us. Oh, 2 oh, we're out of unlocks remaining. Max level, alright. Heaven. Haven. Everything gains 60 shield. It's kinda cute. Sunder. Strike all enemies that have frost, apply 1 fragile. Okay. That's helpful for Sleazy. We got Soulstorm. Rain down shatter salts on random enemy tiles. Oh, I like that. 6? Oh. So 8 saws 6 times? I forget what the order of the numbers is. Overload. Unlimited mana regen for 3 seconds. Oh. That looks painful. Alright, we've unlocked every spell. Alright, so we could do Reva and try and beat the game. So we could get the pinch build. Or we could also do Sleazy. Or we could try out one of the 2 new DLC or workshop people I added in. Overload is basically just how fast can you cast spells. Yeah. How fast can you hit A and B really quick. So Hephaestus sounds really cool, but the on the workshop page they said that Hephaestus is not complete. She's missing a lot of animations. But in mechanics, she's apparently here. Move 3 square forward, slash enemies in front of you. Casting certain spells imbues your next weapon hit with one of the spell's properties, such as Frost or Fragile. Oh! Oh, that's why you have, like, all the shots. Oh, so if I hit someone with poison and then hit them with my weapon, they get poisoned by the weapon, too. Oh, that's actually really cool. Alright, and Reaper. Strike 3 tiles in front and pull targets toward you. Start with a kebab. Pull back half of enemy field, gain 2 float. Shotgun. Crossbow. Fire a shot that knocks back and will root for 2 seconds. Okay, and Spike Strip. You pull them across the spikes. So you throw down the spikes, you undertow them to pull them across. Pull them even closer with hoe. Spikes, undertow, pull them across. Crossbow, push them back and root them. Pull them forward with hoe, across the spikes still, and then shotgun them in the face for 300 damage. That's a very intense combo. Okay, and also we have Beatrix, who has Lunar and Umbra. Lose half mana, but deal 52 damage across 10 cards following your movement. Okay. Oh! That's interesting. Candy Wrapper. Wrap vertically around the field. Oh, right. That sounds like fun. Sword Guardian. Summon an ally who tosses swords to your location for 5 seconds. Oh. What? Wait, what? Oh. You looked goofy. We got Sword Row. Spotlight. Fire a bouncing beam that on hit applies sunlight and root while it hits. Oh! Oh, and once it hits something, it locks onto it. Oh, that's really cool. And Hexisac. Juggle to gain 2 spell power for a few seconds. Moves to a new space on catch up to 3 times. Oh. So you can gain 6 spell power for a few seconds if you catch it 3 times in a row. That's cool. Man, I really like this person so far. Dodge attacks for 0.3 seconds. If hit, slow time for 4. Oh, you just... you literally, like, sidestep in your own square. That's funny. Add a kunai to your deck when you get hit. 3 kunai teleports to the inverse house. Silver Bound. Throw 3 sheets of knives in 3 columns in Chrono. Oh, period. In Chrono, throw all knives at the nearest enemy. Oh. Okay, we got Iron Maiden. Oh, this is the Chrono thing. Oh, is that what... Huh. So is this lady all about, in that 0.3 seconds, casting a spell? Oh, she starts with Zigzag. Okay, no, that one's garbage. I want to try Lunar. This is the one with the silly cards and the amazing spotlight. Reminds me of Sakia. Oh, because throwing knives. Well, see, I'm not sure what they mean by Chrono, though. Chrono could either be slow time or just sidestepping. Or it could be slow time. I don't know what Chrono means. But I want to do the... Spotlight first. Sword guy. Okay, he's amazing. I demand Zigzag, also hi. Your demand is rejected. How's it going, Sarox? So I can... Sword guy's weird. Alright. Gain 3 flow when you Trinity cast. Gain 0.3 mana regen, add 3 gems to your deck to start about. How do we even do this? If we can upgrade weapon damage, That would be amazing. Oh, wait, we need a lot of spell power, don't we? So we need some convergence. Maybe convergence kinesis? Let's just go with convergence for now. Convergence is Trinity. I'll take Delta for now. Alright. Gain 20 shield when you shuffle. Break a random enemy tile when you shuffle. I mean, both of those are decent. I mean, we either want Kinesis for relocation or Hearth for rooting, I guess. We can also do Glimmer. And get some laser beams. Eh. I think I'm gonna take Sinkhole. Man, why is it every time the last thing I want to do is pinch build, it shows up? Why is it? Why is it when only Serox shows up as well? Oh my god. And I know as soon as we take this pinch, we're never gonna see Thornmail. We're never gonna see any of the other things. The other two spells are awful too. I mean, Mana Potion's okay, but Crossfire's 150 damage actually. Just realizing that. So, you know what? I'm gonna take Pinch just to make Serox happy. I can tell you right now, we are not gonna find anything that works with it. Like, I can almost guarantee it. Pinch build is impossible. How do I bounce this? That? No. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's still exploded. Okay. We got Earthworm. No, you will because I said so. Alright, well, I'll hold you to it. God, this character is not even gonna be good for Pinch, honestly. So this is gonna be a really mediocre Pinch build. Ugh, it's probably just gonna kill us. Gain 1 Trinity, on Trinity, gain a spell power. Spell power would be really nice. Fire Shot leaves Flame on hit. Good, we get spell power from Hexisac. Spell power on Spotlight's really good. Oh, we're gonna be... Oh no. Pinch doesn't get enhanced by spell power, because it doesn't deal any damage. It's just an effect. I'm taking Max Ultra Rush. 0.1 mana regen. Right now we're at 0.6. 4 spell power, 1 fragile at the start of battle. That's pretty good. We're doing a lot of low damage things. But like multi-hit. Spell power is really good on this character. Slow enemy, some poison damage is dealt. We don't have any poison. Ooh, it's between Glass Cannon and Mana Vein. Technically, we could remove that fragile ourselves with Pinch. Because if I remember right, the game rounds down. So 1.5 times of 1 is 1. I'll take glass cannon. There we go. Gosh, I took a lot of damage. Trigger shuffle artifacts. We don't have any shuffle, I don't think. Oh no, we have sinkhole. So slight. Right now, all it does is it breaks a random enemy tile. We got shine, which is really good with spell power. Catch to restore 2 mana. I think we do shine, because we can root people in place already. Yeah. I like shine. Cool. I like where this character is going. Alright, so Anubis, always good. Mini Thunder, whatever. And Pool. I think Pool kind of ruins what we're trying to do. Yeah, 40 poison. Nothing to sneeze at. It's just a fire and forget, always works. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take it. Alright, Thornmail. Oh my god, really? Alright, well, pinch build live. Okay. Poison ticks faster. Told you. Yeah. God, I really don't want to do this pinch build. I just really don't. It's like... I was excited for this character and then we actually got the pinch build. Okay. Blackout's pretty decent. 2 upgrades. Actually. We can upgrade Shine and Maxwell Barrage. 1 damage every time you move, heal 150. Oh, yeah. So my vote we try and win as Beatrix. Oh, as Reva, yeah. Dance around and kill foes, yeah. And that heals 150. Okay, as long as we don't go below a certain number. What's that? 530, yeah. Hey, Nassad. Welcome out of work. Alright. Okay. Maxwell Barrage, gain 1 flow. 25% chance to leave a flame. Or 20% slash damage. Which is 1 extra damage per shot. I think the flame. 'Cause, I mean, it's statistically always going to leave a flame. If I hit all 8 shots. And also fire good. Fire make me happy. Yeah. And then upgrade. Actually, upgrade to Nubis. Leave a flame on hit. Restore half mana or gain a flow. Darn. Wow, none of those are actually that great. I guess the chance to leave a flame? Half mana's not going to do much for us. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just take more flame. Okay. Oh, hey, Cell Souls doesn't work, by the way. Just a heads up. Wow, I've already almost lost all the health. Oh my gosh. This run's dead. Oh god. Oh my god, this is so awful. No, I want to reset. I'm sorry. Pinch build's... It's killing my vibe with this character way too much. We're doing this again. We're starting from the beginning. I refuse. Let's actually play this character good rather than stupidly. There we go. Okay. I want Convergence. What did I say? Glimmer? Yeah. Convergence Glimmer. This seems good so far. We have a Grail. I think moving heals it. Yeah, probably. Or I know every time it lets out a full wave, it increases spell power at least for it. Summon a Grail. If it survives for 4 seconds, heal 50 HP and gain 10 money consume. This is actually, yeah, Grail on first card is insane. I think we take Grail. Like, I don't think anything else compares. And where are we going this way? Probably gonna go this way. Whoop. How do I do this? There we go, that's how I do it. Alright. So, we got Mana Steel. Apply Fragile and hit. We got Frost Barrage with gain 10 shield. Ooh, 5 spell power. 5 speller helps double Spotlight. Spotlight goes to 200 damage. Which is insane. Sword Guardian, whatever. Sword or whatever. Oh, we lost, the burst damage. Oh, well. We'll get... Yeah, we might see it again. I am definitely taking that in Power Ring. Ooh, Goldfish. Gain 4 defense, increase shuffle time by 1 second. Gain 0.1 mana regen. So Goldfish increases our luck from 17 to 32. This run's already looking so much better than the pinch one. Holy crap. I think we definitely take Goldfish. And because getting that early is just gonna give us so much better stuff. Yes, please. Oh, whoops. Well, I might take a hit here. Just kidding, I didn't. Okay. We got Shine. Shine's really good. Especially with all the spell power we're getting. Because that's 35 damage per shot instead of 30. Which increases overall damage by 40. 30 times 8 is 60 times 4. 120, 240 plus 40. 280 damage for 3. It was pretty good. Glaive that just goes until things die. It's also pretty good. Let's take Shine. I want the choice. Didn't kill it very fast. Oh, no. Ooh, Corruptor. Fire shot. Lose 2 defense. Increase the spell's damage by 10 times defense lost. Bonus 20 damage built in. Oh, so that just goes up every time you lose 2 defense. Oh, that's a very slow way of killing yourself. We got double cast plus mana cost on shotgun. And we have just a regular old blackout. Edgelord. Yeah, sure. Medkit would be nice. Restore 1 mana of frost damage still. We don't have frost damage. 10% chance to duplicate a consume card when you cast it. I don't think we have any consumes either. No, we don't have any consumes either. So Medkit's the best thing here. And I can go the upper path and hit the store. Yeah. Catch. Zigzag with 4 shots. Deal 100 damage in a cone of flames behind the target. Or gain 5 reflect for 0.6 seconds. Zigzag with +4 shot. That just extends the length of the zigzag. That doesn't even... Okay, so it doesn't deal any more damage. It just ends up in your territory more. Flamberge would be cool, but I don't think we got a place for it. Yeah. That's a sad skip. Dead enemies leave a flame behind. Darn. 0.2 mana regen for each broken tile. We can't break tiles yet. I think we just buy a bunch of upgrades. I definitely want to upgrade... I forgot what happens when we upgrade Grail. We can also... Spotlight's like the main spell. Let's at least upgrade that. 20% splash damage. Oh, it's only on the initial hit, it looks like. Yeah. Aw, man. So it's splash damage on the initial hit only. So, 1. Gain of flow, consume heal, gain max HP. Oh man! No minus mana cost, or like +4 hits and jam? No? Darn it, I think this is actually a skip upgrade. I think we skip this one. Because that's 1 extra damage. Yeah, we can do better. Let's try Shine. Gain 10 shield. Restore half mana cost. 1.5 would be nice. And 20% splash damage with them all splashing. Oh my goodness, so that's 6 damage per shot. How much did I say this was? 240 damage? Yeah, it's 240 damage. 6 times 8 is God, basic math. So that's 48. So that's 288 damage? Math is hard. Yeah, it's not a terribly big increase. I think restore the half mana cost is the way to go, because this spell's expensive. Alright, let's try Spotlight again. Double cast plus mana cost. Oh gosh, it goes up to 5. 20% splash damage. Nah. And then, restore half mana cost is also really good. I want to see... Man, that is so much damage, though. I would need a mana gem. I think we just go restore half mana. Yeah. Okay. Darn it. Oh, hey! Grail survived. Wow. Hazel just stood there and took it. Alright, we got Witchward again. Still don't know what that fully does. But it's not as good here. And we have a PK Fire that gains 10 shield. Oh, wow. Okay. For the amount of luck we have, we are experiencing none of it. Actually, maybe the soul. That gives fragile. And what's Witchward for? Some sort of defense thing. Is it literally all the way up there just for 30 shield? There's no way. Oh, man, Witchward is terrible then. If that's the case. There we go. Alright, so we got Volley. Consume heal, gain 5 max HP. Our only structure is Sword Guardian. Sword Dude. We have an Entrench that restores half mana cost and flows. And we have a Wide Shot that teleports target 4 tiles away. Wow, yeah. None of them. Yeah, those are our focuses. Okay. Yeah, this is a hard skip. Mana Gem would be nice. Deal 100 damage to nearby enemies when you shuffle. Gain haste when you shuffle? That would be good. Yeah, I think Mana Gem is the best thing here. Also, oh, we got Violet, not, it's Lacey. Darn. Well, at least it will be an easy boss fight. Yeah. Oof. Lost Grail and the medic. Zenith, we can't really do anything with. Circuit, also can't really do anything with. Cast a spell in the other slot and backfire. Double cast plus mana cost. That just seems like a waste. Man, we might actually need to go hit the campfire. This is a hard skip again. Maybe it's time to take off a Glimmer. What do we want instead of Glimmer? Double Lift seems pretty okay. Or we could just focus more on Convergence. Try and get more, more Trinity stuff, like the, minigun and blue bullets. We're gonna have a lot of spell power coming up. Oh, I just went to the store. Whoop. Oh well. Dang it. Stupid gun. Jeez, alright. Okay. Thunder times 2 damage and consume. Restore half mana cost. Pinch with double cast mana cost, consume heal, gain 5 max HP. Does that... Oh, no, you only consume and heal once. So the double cast is still a detriment. You're only healing 3 but gaining 5 max. Freeze for half second, restore 2 mana, gain a Trinity, anchor, gain a flow. We don't need the flow. Dang. Okay, I think poison damage. We don't really need any of these. We need a heal. I think. Actually, that's fine for now because we're gonna be spending everything here. Lose 2 max mana. How much does that hurt us? Well, we can still technically cast everything. And it's only for 1 battle, which is just a casual. Yeah, that's fine. And so what? So let's refresh. Hope for. Ooh, oh, there's minigun. Definitely want that. And can't afford anything else. So we'll just move on. Alright. Oh, that was weird. That was not the minigun animation. Hang on. Oh, really? Darn it, sword guy. Alright, fine. I was kind of hoping I could grab a heal a little bit more. But nope, we are going in... Oh, the front two rows have an extra shot. Weird. Apply fragile on hit. Wow. That's actually... It goes 20, 30, 30, 30, 30. Oh, that's really good. Okay, we might do glaive. Actually, we're doing glaive. Alright, gain 0.1 mana regen. So enemies when frost is applied, which we don't have. Shuffle artifacts trigger when you kill an enemy. Wow, we have like no artifacts. Yeah, that's why I'm suffering so much. The only artifact I really have is goldfish. And wraparound. So that really leaves Mana Vein, puts us up to 0.8 mana per second, which is about where we want to be, usually. Oh, and Violet's next. Okay, I'll just have to take Violet very slow and cautiously. Oh! What happened there? Oh, I wrapped around. Oh my gosh. I was just trying to go up and I hit it one too many times. And I wrapped around into it. Okay. No, we're trying again. I like this character a lot. I just need to figure her out. And also take less damage with her. Oh, preload. Reduce next shuffle time by 1 second. That seems pretty nice. Convergence Glimmer. I think Convergence Glimmer is like the way to go. Yeah, if we can get preload with -1 mana cost, that would be the dream. Let me do that. I actually kind of want to shoot for the campfire. And the money. There we go. Alright, we got Meditate. We got Rage, for some reason. And Ring of Fire. Game really wants me to start lighting things on fire, doesn't it? I'm not sure if Meditate's worth it this early on. I don't have anything that's mega expensive, but it does let me I don't know, it does open up more options, I guess. The game has spoken. More fire? I don't know, maybe, let's take meditate. I'm just gonna take meditate. Oh, Mana Gem makes meditate better. Give structures 5 spell power when you shuffle. The only structure I have is Sword Guardian. He only exists for 5 seconds, so. All enemies start with 20 poison, also nice. Just to have. Yeah, I feel like we are kind of lacking the damage, even though Mana Gem is nice. Okay, Thermophage. Flame damage applies 3 poison. Alright. Forget Glimmer, we're keeping people in fire now. The game has spoken. Alright. Hit 3 tiles in front, anchor. Earth Prayer. On flow, restore 4 mana, gain 4 flow. Hit all enemies that have frost and leave a flame on hit. We don't have frost. Yeah. Also, I'm thinking, eventually we remove Sword Guardian, I think. Because right now he's my main damage, but he's gonna be annoying to make useful later on. So I think we just keep him for now, but remove him as soon as he's annoying. I think this is a skip. The game has spoken. I'm sorry, Noelle. Alright, we got a laser turret, and we have entrench. Wow, alright. You know, I wonder if upgrading Hexisect does anything. I would just wonder what upgrades that would have. This seems like a hard skip to me, though. Yeah, we're gonna hard skip that one. Alright, oh, Heart of the Cards. We're at 0.6 mana regen right now, and we have Meditate, so I don't think we need Mana Vein. Heal HP equal number of spells in your deck at the start of battle. That sounds... Wow, it really wants to give me multi-tool. No, Heart of the Cards seems like the best thing here. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna take that. Please get some life. Working on it. I got some life. Oh yeah, it's first boss Saffron, so yeah, definitely gonna need it. There we go. Alright. Mini Thunder. Minefield. And Absorb. Yeah, none of these. Dang, we're just going into Saffron with Preload and Meditate as our new cards. I hope this works out. Actually, Minefield may not be bad. It's gonna have to be removed later, though. Minefield really needs an upgrade to be great, though. Yeah, skip. Alright, hi Saffron. Jesus. Yeah, I just don't deal enough damage to keep up with Saffron. Oh, and I'm thermophaging myself. That doesn't help. She's still got a revive. All these Saffron dolls too. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, okay, alright. Dang, alright. Oh, at least you didn't dab on me. Oh, we had terrible luck at the start of that one. No dabs. Yep, no dabs. Yeah, I'm having a great time with this character, though. Convergence Glimmer. Maybe Convergence is a trick. Maybe. Nah, I kind of need the spell-powered buff Spotlight. And eventually also get, what's it? The, minigun. And Blue Bullets. Blue Bullets is also really good on this person. So, Shatter Saw could also be good. Health Potion would be nice to heal ourselves. Just have a bunch of potions. You know, yeah, let's take an early health potion. It's no early grail, but it's nice. Are you a one-shot or are you row shot? Oh, you're a one-shot, darn. So how the heck am I? Alright, this self-defense turret is worthless, actually. Okay. There's no way for that Eevee to hit that one. Ooh, oh, it's got Consume, Heal, and gain 5 max HP, though. Man, Maxwell Barrage is so good for this character, too. PK Fire with 20 bonus damage, though. Cataclysm with 40 bonus damage, minus 10 damage on hit. Increase next shuffle time by 2 seconds. Oh. Yeah, that kind of hurts. I mean, PK Fire, though. We could hold him still in a, in some fire. Switch to Hearth for now, just to get some root. I'll take PK Fire. Alright, we got Mana Gem, Empty Bottle, and Thornmail. Empty Bottle always feels like overkill to me. One max mana might be nice. Go up to 5 just so we have it. Thornmail, I have been having trouble dodging on this character. Oh man, there's fire right where I wanted to go. There we go. Yeah. I think really what we want to do is just get root. This person's all about standing still and beating the crap out of them while they can't do anything about it. So shield throw, of which we have no shield. Hit in a diamond 4 tiles away. So it's not actually 120 times 4. It's just 120 on 4 different squares. And it's very fast, so that's never gonna multiply damage, even if we're fighting Terra. And then Fracture Fire Rock on flow, cast it twice, gain 2 flow. 120 damage is a lot, but I don't think we need it. Oh, who's our first one? Oh, it's Saffron again. What the heck? Okay. Yeah, it's a skip. Okay. We got Meditate. Oh, we got Soulfire. If this kills an enemy, permanently raise its spell the damage by 20. And then Consume. It's a one-shot wonder. No, we're not getting any rooting Hearth. We're only getting Flow. Meditate might be okay. Our mana costs are kind of low, though. I think we take Soulfire. It's early on. It's a good investment. Medkit. We would heal 50. Apply 40 poison to a random enemy when you Trinity cast. I mean, I'm kind of looking for Trinity, but that might come into play if we get minigun. I don't think Blue Bullet's Trinities. It might. I forget if it does or not. I don't think it does. But that might come into play, Kiriko. And Sinkhole. Break a random enemy tile when you shuffle. I mean, Sinkhole's generally useful. Why not? I'll take that over a maybe. Alright, what do we got here? Root all enemies for 6 seconds, but also root self for 3 seconds. That might actually be what I need for Sword Guardian. Because I can throw him down, line up, and then bind both myself and the person. He'll just throw swords on top of me so I can throw them at them. For the whole duration, pretty much. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm down. I'm down to have a curse. Let's upgrade Soulfire, though. Piercing. Double cast plus mana cost. This is actually insane. If I can get any spell damage on that, that would destroy a lot of people. And 25% chance of leading flame on hit. Piercing is good. I think the double cast is even better, though. Actually, with Curse of Binding, may not need Sword Row anymore. Because that just... Curse of Binding just works. Yeah, I don't think we need Sword Row. I'm gonna get rid of that. Give me that double cast. Oh wait, what were the packs? 2 max mana, gain 1 upgrade for 1 battle. And it's a distress? Oh yeah, I can handle that. Well. Rest in peace. Okay! We got a Witch Ward, we got a Frostbolt, and we got a Double Take. Yeah, none of these. Kinda wanna upgrade, try and upgrade Spotlight. Yeah, this is a hard skip in my book. Let's try Spotlight. Come on. Oh, -1 mana cost. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. That's actually a decent upgrade for Spotlight. ×2 damage. Oh, man, I wish it just didn't consume. I'd take jams and ×2 damage over consume and ×2 damage. Yeah, I think the -1 mana cost is definitely the safest bet here. And also, we are getting a little expensive suddenly. With Soulfire and Swordrow being gone. Yeah. Okay. Saffron, round 2. Really? I mean, can I have him go into fire for that? Okay. I got my sword guy combo. Wow, that was not nearly as good as I was hoping it would be. Oh, because there's only one sword here. Oh my god! She was hitting with so many lightnings. Oh my god. I got her! Oh, aw, darn it. Okay. Almost double killed. Oh, weird that those swords exist still. Okay, gosh. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with this character. Okay. Give all enemies spell power and aid your mana regen. Beam pulls enemies toward you until you move. Can I attack while that's happening? It's a channel. Can you attack during channels? I don't think you can. Nope. Aw, darn. Okay. So we want Convergence, we want Hearth. The only other thing is Thunder. Man. I want to spin on people, though. Also, I think this gets... Okay, yeah, attacking does ruin it, but... That does get enhanced by all of the spell power we're going to be getting. Who is it? Oh, it's Terra first. Let's go this way. Please. There we go. Place sword dude and then speed. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the plan. Oh snap! Pot of Greed. What does that do, Yugi? It lets you draw 2 cards. What does this actually do? Catch this to gain 5 money and consume. Oh, that's actually... Oh! That's actually really good. Catch this to gain 5 money twice? I mean, yeah, we kind of got to take the pot of greed, don't we? For the, yeah, for the references. Okay. Gain 1 max mana, gain 3 shield when our flame damage is dealt. Man, it really wants us to go fire. And I am usually down for fire, but... We're not getting it. Typically. Restore 1 mana if idle for 1 second. God, all these are good, actually. All these are really good. I am kind of tempted I'm kind of tempted to take Molten Core and then go Anima again. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hope for fire round 2. Oh, can I? Oh wow, that actually worked. Cool. Beam! That was kind of working even without Sword Guy. Alright, Tractor Beam is actually pretty solid. So we got Pool, we got Shatter Saw, we have Curse Barrage. Fire Shots 3 columns to slow enemies for a half second on hit. Root Self for 2 seconds. If you have Fragile, slow Self instead of Root. Oh, that is a good amount of damage though. Actually, it's not even that great damage. Thinking about it. The only way that's great damage is if I hit it 3 times, which means I'd have to be in top or bottom row. Yeah, that's pretty mediocre. I'm gaining so much money. What am I doing? Okay. There we go. Alright, we got Energizer. Fire Shot raises spell damage by 30 for the rest of battle. We got Meditate again. And we have Tri-Shot. Hits 3 ways to gain 1 Trinity if full. Cast thrice. You know, Tri-Shot would actually be... Tri-Shot's so expensive. If I can cast it thrice after pulling someone forward with Tractor Beam and guarantee the 180 damage 3 times. How much is that? 360 plus 180. 460 plus 80 is 540 damage. It's just so expensive. Get rid of structure 50 shield or you shuffle. When an enemy dies, transfer their poison to another enemy. Gain 1 max mana. Well, our only structure is Sword Guy, and does he really need shield? And we have no poison. So that just leaves Mana Gem. Yeah, I think we just Mana Gem. And call it good. Ooh. Man, I am shocked that they let me get away with that. Alright, there we go. Well... Oh my gosh! I can actually pull the person away? Oh, I didn't expect that to work. Okay. Well, we have inverter. Fire 3 shots that teleport targets to the inverse tile. So when it hits, it teleports everybody to inverse tile? That's what it seems like. It's trying to teleport some stuff, but it's not quite working. Huh. We have Witch Ward, which doesn't seem that great anymore. It does give us spell power, though. It's 30 shield and some other kind of buff. Man, Witch Ward would actually be a great way to gain spell power, but I feel like it's just gonna kill us. Alright, tower time. Oh, yeah, I'll open a Pot of Greed. Draw 2 cards. Oh, I missed. Dang it. What? Oh, I did that totally wrong. Draw 2 cards, get a car. A house, win the lottery, find true love. Okay, last one will be exaggerated. You can't find true love playing Yu-Gi-Oh! No. Yeah, that's definitely an exaggeration. No. Yu-Gi wants to know your current location. Yeah, I beat Yugi in a duel. I'll do it. Fight me. Dark Magician jet decks are lame. Wow, I actually beat a boss. That just dawned on me. Actually, yeah, this is Reva. Reva will be nice to have. Ow. Oh, okay, what do we got? We got Mana Lattice. Restores 4 mana when destroyed. Ice Needle, which is neat. And Slice. Hit column in front, apply 40 poison. For me, the nurse just looks like she's squatting. Yeah, same. I mean, that's how it looks to me for all the hostages, honestly. Also, none of these are that great. We still haven't gotten any fire, which makes me sad. But we'll get there, I'm sure. go this way. It's a race to the finish line. And I lost. But look at my spins. God, this character is adorable as heck, man. Which automatically lets me see her with Adidas clothes and a vodka bottle. Please let there be a mod for that. No, oh, hang on. If I do... workshop... The nurse's sunflower seeds? Wait, what? Oh, I'm not seeing a mod for it, Serox, I'm sorry. Also, I was not paying attention to what the options even are. We got a line, we have slight, we have blade bay. None of those, okay. Oh, Serox, this is your opportunity to make that mod. Ooh, Dart Frog. Apply 4 poison when a spell hits an enemy. Lightning strikes 4 tiles away every 3 seconds. Oh gosh. Both of those are really good, but Dart Frog makes Tractor Beam poison. And Spotlight poison. And Sword Guardian poison? I mean, if I can infinitely poison with Tractor Beam... You know, that sounds like a great time. Dude, who knew that Tractor Beam was the build? Also, my weapon ignores defense, which is really nice to know. Yes! Feel my power and despair. Okay, we got incline. Crazy shot on every tile in front. Got a railgun. And we have thunder. Where's all the fire? Every time I try and go for something, it never shows up today. I'm just having bad luck with this game today. There's your Thunder Bishop. Ah, yeah. I mean, we might see Mjolnir again. You never know. Wait. Oh, we can hit the campfire and the store. Oh, sweet. Heck yeah, then I'm going for the mini-boss. I'm gonna skip this one. Not really feeling any of those. Mini-boss me. Oh. Helps if I can aim on diagonals. Oh wow, even Sword Guy poisons. Okay, yeah, Dart Frog was a good call. Is there any way I'm poisoning myself? No. I think we take Resistance Drain. We have so much money already. I don't think we need the paper wallet, even though we're about to hit a store. I think this is suddenly a poison build. A weird poison build. Bunny! There's a bunny on my side now. Spotlight for the bunny. Okay, what do we get? Oh no, 10% chance to launch a 40 damage missile when a spell hits an enemy? I mean, that just makes Tractor Beam even better. Okay, we're in this to just upgrade Tractor Beam now. Alright, what do we got? Gain 10 shield. 25% chance of leaping flame. Or 20% splash damage for 1 damage. But that AoE though. It's only gained 10 shield on initial cast. If it was 10 shield every time I channeled, that would be broken as hell. But you know, fire actually gives us shield. We might be able to indefinitely lock someone into a fire tractor beam that is poisoning them, firing missiles at them, and giving us shield. This is dumb. I love it. Alright, we're gonna upgrade it again. Oh, no, not consume heal. No. 20% splash damage to increase the damage by 1. And if anyone else gets stuck in this, then, you know, they'll go down too. Or restore half mana cost. Yeah, I think we do the splash damage. Just really end people's lives with chip damage and nothing else. Okay, I'm happy with this. Wait. Oh my god, I can't believe that works still. Alright, I have 90 to upgrade. Let's give Spotlight an upgrade. Times 2 damage and consume. Gain 10 shield. -1 mana cost. I'm voting for -1 mana cost. So Spotlight is the setup that we need and deserve. Yeah, I think 10 shield is just on... Yeah, just on initial cast. Darn. I know it is every time, but I always check to hope that the mod messed it up somehow. Okay, hi Reva. Oh my gosh, I even shoot missiles on Spotlight. Oh, I forgot that was the thing. She moved out of the tractor beam. This is working. Die. Oh my god. I can't get over the fact that this is actually just working. That tractor beam, of all spells, tractor beam is our champion. My goodness. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. Oh, boy. Stop shooting so fast. Jesus. Hold still. There we go. God. I should not have taken so much damage from that stupid thing. And this guy can just escape routes. Okay. Why, though? Why, though? That gun did, like, 700 damage to me. Oh, we got a Triforce. But let's look at the others. Hang on. Fire shot from behind that leaves the flame on tiles. Oh, that gives us shielding. Technically. Throw a cascading bomb that hits adjacent tiles 4 tiles away. Gain 10 shield. Gain 3 spell power if Trinity is full. 3 is a lot for Tractor Beam. God, I have to go up here. Ugh. My god, I have 46 HP. Why did that one gun just destroyed me absolutely and utterly? Give me a medkit, please. Mana Vein. Darn it. Gain a Trinity when you shuffle sounds nice. .1 mana regen will put us up to 0.7. I think Tessellate has to be the choice though. This is Salisi too. My god, I am just going to lose this run. Man, I don't want to lose this run. I'm doing great. I was doing great. Yeah, I gotta go for the campfire. Well, my god. I know you. Oh my gosh. Please, Candy Wrapper. Man, I really lost that run to that one gun. Oh, that's frustrating. Dang it. Oh, that was so good too. Oh, crap. Oh my. Kind of want to try it again. At the same time, that's a really frustrating loss. That's an incredibly frustrating loss. I feel like I should take a break. End this early. But I have another person that I still have yet to try. No other outfits. Oh, whoop, library. Can I find the, And it's like, also every time that, we were looking for a specific element, we never found it, ever. Unless it was the pinch build, and that was complete and utter trash, and I will never ever do that again. But, okay, fire 6 shots and anchor. Can I see the other witch wards? No. God, actually, that smiley face pissed me off so much I almost just timed you out. Like, that's how much I dislike that pinch build. We are never doing pinch again. I hope you enjoyed the one and only time it's going to happen. Lose 60 HP, become invincible for 6 seconds, consume. That's interesting. Fire shot, lose 2 defense. Spells, increase spell stamina, right. Okay, we've seen that one. These are... Fire 2, bouncing disc diagonally, can hit self. I wish it would let me preview that. Oh, that's 100 damage. Jeez. That's what killed Frieza. 13 spell power also gains slow. Jeez. That would be really good for Beatrice, actually. The slow would hurt, but 13 spell power? My gosh. Everyone loses 2 defense. Divert shots from a point 4 tiles away. Reduce target spell power by 1 per hit for 13 seconds. Oh, so that's just good. Except it's very low damage and very high mana cost. That's not very good. Hit 6 tiles away. 6 tiles away, weird. Deal damage equal to half the target's HP, anchor, and consume. Reduce all enemy spell power by 2. Okay, we're seeing Fury of Blood. What's Gespensed? Hit all enemies for every 10% HP you are missing. Cast this another time, max 6 times. If HP is above 50%, lose 10% HP, refund the spell's mana cost, and return this to your deck. Max 6 times. So that's 100... Yeah, none of these aphotic spells are actually that great. Luna Bolt's good, actually. Ignores defense and shield for 1 mana, 60 damage. There's like 1 or 2 spells that are actually decent in here. Slow your rain down shots that ignore defense and shield. That's pretty good. Catch this gain 4 spell power, lose 2 defense, explodes when it touches ground, dealing 20 damage, reducing 2 defense in the 3x3 area. Jeez. Was a aphotic set? Yeah, that's a mod school. It is a mod school. It sounded interesting, so I wanted to try it out, and I didn't actually look at any of the spells that they listed, because I wanted to see them for myself. But yeah, this mod's getting removed because they're not like Luna Bolt and Luna Rain and maybe Flux are like the only good ones. Fire piercing laser and 8 shots anchor. Malice cannon. On cast slot, everyone gains slow. A negative energy ring is also pretty good. Delayed hit on all currently occupied tiles. Damage equals your HP, can hit self-consume. I think the nerfs are just too strong on these. I don't even know which word does. 6 spell power, also gain 40 poison. Yamini is, also a good one, but that's the Discord version of, or the Discord card in the school. So, that's never ever gonna show up, pretty much. Lose 10 defense until you move. If this hits, root and deal damage to the target, but lose 10 defense. Oh, it roots them until I move, too. Wait, root and deal damage to the target. How much damage? 0 damage? I don't know. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna remove that one. But yeah, I think I am a little too mad at the situation, more or less. I'm gonna call it here for today, and I might pick this game up again on Thursday. So thanks everybody for coming along, and as always, remember to drink your milk.